Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 19 for the PC and the New York Jets franchise. This week the Jets are trying to snap a 3-game losing streak they have going, and in order to do that they have to beat the 3-6 Cleveland Browns. Now the Browns are trying to rebuild as well, and with Baker Mayfield at quarterback and Myles Garrett on the D-line, they have a good start. Baker has Jarvis Landry and Josh Gordon as his top go-to receivers and make up the number 13 pass offense in the league. But they're playing against the number 1 pass defense in New York. So we all know that passing isn't really going to get it done against the Jets, normally. Running with Carlos Hyde might work out a little better for the Browns because the Jets are dead last in the NFL against defending the run. It's not that hard to see where the focus needs to be for New York. Once again, the Jets will need to prove that they can run the rock, although they should be able to move the ball through the air a bit easier than on the ground. Let's find out if Sam Darnold can keep from throwing it to the opposition in today's game, though. It looks as if both teams are on the field and ready for the kickoff, so let's join them as the Jets take on the Browns here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. As you can see here on the AFC playoff picture, the wild card is in play for the Jets, but they have to stay in front of the Patriots and keep pace with the Buffalo Bills. Sam Darnold leads the offense out on the field, and his numbers are telling us that he is on pace for just over a 4,000-yard season, but he needs to keep those interceptions under control. And from the 28-yard line, he fakes the handoff to Crowell, and he barely gets that one away. Incomplete. Larry Ogunjobi getting to him in the backfield. So out of the I formation, Crowell cannot get anywhere. 3rd and 11. Darnold in the backfield, has all day, throws, and it's incomplete, just about intercepted. Now it's Baker Mayfield and the offense of the Browns, and he is having himself a pretty good season. Only 4 interceptions and 21 touchdowns already. Now from the 20-yard line, Hyde takes it up the center for a few. Not much room at all. 2nd and 7. The give is to Johnson, and he doesn't get much either. 3rd and 8. Mayfield heads left and looking for somebody to throw it to. Finally, Ellington comes open, but he does not get the first down. And they'll have to kick it back to the Jets. Nelson getting himself a tackle on that play. And Patterson lets the ball bounce off his helmet, and it is fortunately recovered by Buster Screen. The Jets can't do anything with it, and it is now back in the hands of the Browns. It's fumbled. David Bass gets in there and jars that football loose. We'll have to wait for the replay to see who recovered it, but I think it was Avery Williamson. There you see the hit by Bass, and yes, indeed, it was Williamson on the recovery. From the 9-yard line, Montgomery only gets a yard. The Jets not being able to find much room at all. From the 8-yard line, the throw complete to James, touchdown! All he did was turn around after he caught the ball and fell right into the end zone. So only a 9-yard drive after a Brown miscue, and Baker Mayfield makes the mistake of fumbling the football, and it is 7-0. Mayfield throws complete to Jeff Swaim, and he has a short pickup. 2nd and 7. The give to Hyde, and he is tackled in the backfield by Marcus Golden. 3rd and 9. Back to pass, and Mayfield doesn't have anywhere to go, is sacked by Carl Davis, bringing up 4th down. On the punt, back is Perriman now. And he goes to the left side, dances around, spins, and he is into Brown territory at the 44-yard line. Now Montgomery, the lone setback. Darnold lets it fly across the middle, and Patterson comes down with it. From the 25-yard line, James down to the 21. 3rd and 6. The pass across the middle to Patterson is complete down to the 9-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-0 Jets. Now on 2nd and goal from the 3. Darnold back to pass is sacked. Emmanuel Ogbah gets in the backfield for his 5th sack on the season. And that brings up 3rd and 10 from the 10. And that one is almost intercepted. 4th down. Myers is on for a 20-yard field goal, and it's up and good. 10-0 is your score. The Jets are out front. Now can Mayfield and the Browns make a dent before halftime? Out to the 30-yard line. Complete to Njoku. Throwing left, and a fumble. Njoku fumbled the football, and it's recovered by Jordan Jenkins at the 38-yard line. You can see on the big screen the completion was made, and wow, Jenkins just laid the wood, and that is a big, big hit. 3rd and 14 now. Darnold completes it to Anderson. 1st down inside the 30-yard line. Now from the 23, the throw to Anderson, and he's inside the 10 for a 1st down, Jets. 2nd and goal. Darnold drops back, throws, and it's knocked away. Terrence Mitchell makes the play in the end zone. Again, back to pass, throw over the middle, and Mark Barron has that one for the Browns. Intercepted in the end zone, and he probably should have stayed there, but he's out to the 8-yard line. Darnold didn't lead James quite enough, and Barron got his hands on that for the interception. Now Mayfield back to pass, throws, and it's knocked away by Trumaine Johnson. 2nd and 10. Back to pass again. Mayfield on the move, being chased down by Marcus Golden and finally tackled at the 10. 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun formation, Mayfield across the middle to Gordon, complete out to the 25-yard line. That gives the Browns a fresh set of downs, and it's intercepted. Jamal Adams has the ball inside the 25-yard line of the Browns. Mayfield thought he could get it to Njoku, but Adams was just a little bit faster, and he jumped right in front, got the interception, and back the other way it goes. Crowell in the backfield. He gets the handoff, can't get out of the backfield, and finally dropped back at the 30-yard line for a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16. Darnold back to pass, completes this one to Rodgers, just shy of the 1st down marker. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 10-0. Jason Myers comes out for a 26-yard field goal, and it's up and good. The Jets lead 13-0 now. Mayfield alone in the backfield. Throws to Njoku over the middle. And he's inside Jet territory at the 48. Back to pass again. Complete to Landry. And he's inside the 20. Just barely makes it inside the red zone. Mayfield back again. Is scrambling and can't find anybody open. It finally tackled by Marcus Golden. 2nd and 6. The pass complete to Landry at the 11 and timeout Browns. Mayfield throws to Landry again and he's out of bounds at the 3. 44 seconds left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield throws to a wide open Ricardo Lewis in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Everybody was going to the left except for Lewis, and he has an easy completion in the end zone. Jamal Adams turns around just in time to see him cross the plane of the end zone. 13-7 is your score. Can the Jets do anything before halftime? That is complete out to Patterson. First down, Jets. All day long for Darnold, and he finds Rodgers. First down, 18 seconds and a timeout. Back to pass. Darnold throws long. Oh, and it's almost caught by Roberts. And that would have been a highlight catch right there. Ooh. Darnold is hit and fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Montgomery. But it's 3rd and 25 now, and that one is intercepted. Darnold doesn't put enough air underneath that one, and Breanne Body Calhoun takes it away in midair. He takes it back inside Jet territory at the 49, and you can see him leaping high and getting the interception. And they're going to try a 65-yard field goal. Even with the wind, they are short. No good, and the score remains. The Jets 13 and the Browns 7. Although the Jets are ahead on the scoreboard, they certainly are having a rough time on the ground. Hey, Eurocat baby, did Coach Dale make mention how he plans on getting the running game established in the second half?
He did, and I shared with him that last week the Jets had 36 yards on the ground in the first half, and this week they have -9 yards at halftime. His comment was that the Jets are having a hard time establishing any kind of push up front. He doesn't quite understand why, since the Browns don't have a particularly outstanding front seven, aside from Myles Garrett. He said they'll have to implement more motion, and the O-line will need to maintain their blocks just a beat or two longer if they're to be successful in the second half. Across the field, Coach Jackson said that they just need to finish off drives better. He liked what he saw at the front end of the first half, and the play calling had a lot to do with that success. In order to win this game, they'll need to hang on to the ball better and keep up the unpredictable play calling. He thought Baker was doing a good job. He just needs the correct plays from the sideline to get the job done.
Thank you for those comments, and I agree. Both teams are having serious issues opening up their running game, and the steps to improve that as the game goes on will be exciting to see. Stay with us because we'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium and the second half coverage of our game between the Jets and the Browns. The Browns start out the second half at their own 25-yard line. The handoff goes to Carlos Hyde up the middle. He has a 5-yard gain to the 30-yard line. Duke Johnson gets this one, and he has the first down out past the 35. Now again, Johnson gets the ball. They're creating a little bit of Running room now are the Browns. 2nd and 2. Johnson, a big hole up the middle and into Jet territory at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 10. Johnson gets hammered by Jenkins. 3rd and 9. Mayfield in the backfield. Throws complete. Oh no, it's dropped by Ellington. And the Browns have to punt. There you see the numbers on Darnold. 2 interceptions in the first half. Let's see if he can curtail that here in the second. The throw out to James is complete. Out to the 35, and that is enough to move the chains. Now with Montgomery in the backfield. Darnold throws again to James. He has it complete out to the 39. 2nd and 6. Crowell in the backfield. Back to passes Darnold, and he completes it out to Anderson at the 47, and another first down for the Jets. The I formation. Crowell gets it and goes up the middle, has excellent blocking, and gets it down to the 45-yard line of the Browns. 2nd and 3. Montgomery finishes off, gets the first down, carrying it to the 39. On 2nd and 11, Darnold back to pass, throws, and this one is intercepted. Taquan Tyson, the rookie out of New Hampshire University, takes it back to the 32-yard line. I'm not quite sure why Darnold would throw it that direction when he had Anderson coming open on the right side of the field, but Tyson does an excellent job of jumping that route and intercepting it before it gets to James. Now 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands off to Johnson, and he has the first down. Are they going to give it to him? No. 3rd and inches. And he picks it up on second effort on 3rd down. He's injured on the play. That could affect the Browns' running game, and he's on the sideline. Looks to be upset, so it looks as if he's going to be okay. Mayfield throws out to Ellington, breaks a tackle, out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Mayfield alone in the backfield. Throws over the middle to Ellington, complete down to the 29. 2nd and 5. Mayfield throws over the middle again to Gordon this time, and he has the ball down to the 19. That ends the third quarter with your score still 13-7. From the 11, Mayfield to Landry. He has the first down at the 6-yard line. Hyde, the deep setback. And Njoku gets the reception. Can't get in the end zone. He's stuck at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. Hyde can't get in the end zone either. And that will bring up 4th down. With the score 13-7, the Browns stay on the field. Johnson cannot reach the end zone, and it is now Jet football. Deep inside their own territory. Inside the 1, the give is to Crowell, and he barely gets out to the 3. From the 2-yard line, Montgomery goes right, and he does not get anything. It's on 4th and 9. Edwards has to punt the ball away. Landry fields it at his own 45, and Buster Screen tackles him at midfield. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield throws to Njoku on the right side. He has lots of room and out of bounds at the 32. Back to pass again and complete to Landry inside the 20. Now inside the red zone at the 16. Johnson gets the ball up the middle, and he goes nowhere. 2nd and 11. The tackle made by Marcus May. Johnson spins his way out of that tackle and falls down at the 11-yard line. 3rd and 5. Johnson. Oh, and he opens up the middle and he gets the first down to the 4-yard line, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Now on 1st and goal, the fake to Carlos Hyde throws to Seth DeValve in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. With that catch, they tie up the football game, and the extra point makes it a 1-point lead for the Browns. Now the Jets need to come back in this one. Ooh, and James makes the catch over the middle and is out in the open. Down to the 26-yard line of the Browns. The throw goes to Anderson this time. Caught and tackled at the 6-yard line. On 2nd and goal, the pitch out goes to Montgomery, and he is tackled in the backfield. From the 8-yard line, the pass goes to Anderson in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Ward playing a little bit too far off Anderson and can't get back in time. 2-point conversion attempted, and Darnold is dropped. Your score now is 19-14, and the Browns need a touchdown to go ahead. And Njoku has the reception, 1st down and more, out to the 46. 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Again to Njoku, down to the 35-yard line. 17 seconds left, Mayfield on the run. Henry Anderson can't catch him, and he goes down at the 17, and the Browns run out of time. They didn't have any timeouts, and that is the end of your football game. 19-14, the Jets win at home. A squeaker, that's for sure. Duke Johnson was able to find some room this half, but the Jets were able to mount only a 2-yard effort. So that makes an entire 11 yards on the ground in the second half. Ooh, ouch, that hurts. This against a team that New York shouldn't have had a difficult time establishing the run against. Quarterback woes continue for the Jets, with Sam Darnold throwing 3 interceptions on the day. What is it going to take to get him to stop throwing into impossible situations, thinking he'll have a positive result? I said it after the Dallas game. Just think what the Jets could accomplish if you could keep from just handing the ball to the other team. When he connects with his receivers, the Jets can move the ball down the field without a lot of issues. I do know that his accuracy issues continue to be an obstacle, and if he doesn't improve in that area, the Jets are going to have a hard time being good on a consistent basis anyway. The sluggish running game may be a product of a weak O-line. With 3 rookies on the line and an aging vet that, in my humble opinion, is not the answer at right tackle, the Jets can only get better with the correct training and have a lot of work to do in the offseason to make it more productive. If you look at the stats for blocking, you don't see any pancake blocks, which really indicates that instead of being the pushers, they're stuck in the mold of being the pushies. In that role, they give up way too much ground to whatever defense they happen to be playing against. Experience will definitely help, but training will need to be a focus. Marcus May and Jamal Adams lead the defense with tackles, and each got in the backfield for a tackle apiece. Although I would like to see a taller cornerback, Steven Nelson at 5'11", seems to be fitting in very well in that role. 6 tackles, and he just seemed to be all over the field today. Dante Fowler Jr. and Marcus Golden got in the backfield for a tackle each. And finally, we have a game that our sack leader is not from the secondary. It'd be nice to see more than just 2 sacks for the game, but props to both Carl Davis and David Bass for getting to Mayfield. Oh, and Adams got that interception as well. I almost forgot about that. Simply awesome. Also, Jordan Jenkins and David Bass both forced a fumble, so getting hard hitters on your team is a plus. Speaking of David Bass, he gets an upgrade after this game. He's a speed rusher scheme fit, so that's where the upgrade stays, and he gets a +1 boost to 4 skills, but very important skills for a linebacker. Awareness, play recognition, and tackle are pretty important. Looks like he still needs help in tackling and hit power, but for a 75 overall linebacker, he's pretty good. Hey, Sam Darnold gets an upgrade this week as well. I need to get him a little more accurate, so let's go with Field General and see what that gets us. He gets a boost to his accuracy, yes. But it took away his scheme fit designation, so I traded accuracy for a scheme fit. Well, he's still a quick developer at least. +3 mid accuracy is excellent, and at least we got a boost to his deep accuracy. Not sure if I would have got that staying with the West Coast scheme. Obviously, his deep accuracy is still an issue, but aside from breaking tackles, he's looking much better. Let's see if it translates to a better quarterback on Sundays. He's going to need that upgrade since the Jets will be traveling to FedEx Field to play the Washington Redskins. The Skins still have vet Alex Smith at quarterback. This now his 15th season in the league. Most quarterbacks would have retired by now, but not Alex Smith. Washington is sitting at 6-4 along with the Jets, but that gets them only 3rd place in the NFC East. Coming off a 35-21 win over the Cowboys, they seem to be on their way up the division. This could be a tough game like the Dallas game since Washington has the number 7 rush offense with Chris Thompson and Darius Geis taking the lead running the ball. That isn't to say that the pass offense is shabby by any means. Crowder, Richardson Jr., and Doxson are the receiving leaders, and if Smith can get it to him, who knows? They are working against the number 1 pass defense in the league, however, so hats off to them if they can move the ball that way. The Redskins have the number 7 rushing defense, so this is another week that the dead last rushing attack of the Jets, well, let's just say it, passing may get them more unless they can find a way to keep the Washington front 7 from the ball carrier. That's going to bring a close to this week's presentation of the New York Jets franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of new videos as they come out. In a battle that saw Darnold throw another 3 interceptions, they were still able to come out on top in this game. Statistically speaking, Darnold should be able to have a good day against the number 17 pass defense in Washington, but it just depends on whether he can take care of the ball or not. Today, the Jets won their first in 5 weeks, and if they want to keep pace with the Bills for first place, and of course New England nipping at their heels, they need to keep rolling forward. That's going to be a really hard thing, not having a rushing game, that is. But let's find out if Coach Dale can find one by next week. In a cross-conference battle, we'll keep it on the East Coast this next week, so the stage is set for another excellent matchup. Be with us for the Jets and the Redskins, and until I see you at FedEx Field For Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.